Hi there, this is Debbie with Choices About Healthcare. And I'm here to start you on a journey to better health. That's pretty general. But before we get to that point, I feel it's very important, as being the observer of healthcare and where we are and where we're potentially headed, I really believe my team and I have come to the conclusion that in general we're status quo. And a lot of us don't want to change. And with that comes the fact that we're not going to get any healthier. So having said that, we want to start with the basics. And I feel that the basics start with an overview, if not about the history of medicine and how healthcare was delivered. I won't go crazy on you. I won't make it a 4-year degree program, but I'll give you a general overview and point out some really key fun things along the way and explain both the science and the finance to get us to where we are today, and in short order, so that we can get into business of how we can move forward and realize that there are some really great options out there that can both give us a better healthcare experience and save us money. How is that possible? Well, stay tuned. So the history of medicine and healthcare, we need to really gain an appreciation for it and not, what's the word I want? Well, I lost the words for it. But anyway, we want to embrace the past so we can move forward in the future. So we've gained a lot of ground in medicine and how it's treated. We've gone from, we've gone full circle with pharmaceuticals. We've gone full circle with, the technology of the robotics is becoming more and more. We've been around a long time doing arthroscopic surgery and the like, but it's getting better and better and better. Total joints, just like anything else, there were some surgeries that you go to the hospital and you would stay there for a week or two, or it was crazy. Now you go in and you leave by the next day. So there's so many things that has improved, but there's so many things that have gone dormant and only gotten worse, and that being how we pay for it. So let's understand and move forward and appreciate everything and realize that it doesn't have to be status quo. We don't have to do the same thing, and we don't have to follow the masses in receiving our health care and the delivery of the services. As a foundation, back in the 5th century, Hippocrates. So the Hippocratic Oath has been around that long. It has been altered and changed. There are a few places in the country that have fallen away from the Hippocratic Oath, but there's still those that today are swearing to the Hippocratic Oath or its variation. But I want you to look at this also. This is Hippocrates, and this is something he said back in the 5th century. Our food should be our medicine, and our medicine should be our food. If you hear nothing else that I've said, or listen to nothing else, remember that, because we're going to come back around to that very statement. Our food should be our medicine, and our medicine should be our food. Now, you might think I'm digressing, but I'm not. And one of the things is we, as consumers, do need to take ownership of our health and a little more responsibility on improving it, which is hard. So as we continue to evolve in our health care and how it's delivered and what we do and the incredible things that are brought before us, we do need to know the best way to pay for it. And right now, by design, we're not paying for it very well, because the basic model of paying for our health care is someone paying between $700 and $1,500, and I've seen it higher per month just for our insurance. And traditionally, a lot of those are fairly high deductibles. And of course, our insurance comes with a lot of bells and whistles like prior authorization, denials, and a whole host of other fun things. And at the end of the day, you might have to still pay on top of that anywhere between $2,000 to $10,000 to more as far as a deductible. What are we achieving? What are we accomplishing? Keep that as your second thought to walk away from. I threw this slide in because 400 AD, a female physician wrote on the diseases and cures of women. This is just kind of reflecting where I think this period of time here, this doctor did a whole bunch of incredible technologic advances. And, the first artificial heart, 1937. The 1946, the first transfer of a heart and lung. 48 was a liver transplant. I mean, we have a lot to be grateful for, but it's gotten crazy out of hand on the vicious cycle, what we know of insurance and the cost of health care. So I implore you to stay tuned. I'll hopefully make things brief and just snippets along the way to give you that foundation. And then we're going to take an incredible journey on all of our wonderful options moving forward to improve both your health and your financial outlook as far as your health care expenses go. So on that note, here's to your health. And I look forward to the future and sharing more things with you. If you sign up, there's the link to our website, and we look forward to hearing you guys' journey, and I look forward to sharing with you the incredible options that we have in our journey. Thanks, and have a wonderful day.